Welcome to Mary's Eclectic Interests. Today we're going to be working with these plastic eggs. I've never done this before. I have no idea what I'm doing, but here's hoping some of these experiments will turn out. These actually look like they're little hearts, and they're wooden, and they came in a big bag of all different shapes and sizes. But if you put it down in a certain way, they look like feet. I have this little guy, this little gal, I guess, and I have these. And what I want to do is make this into a pearl. She has I want to have little feet, and I'm thinking I might have to set it on here first. The feet are supposed to go out here. This is supposed to go on here. So I want them to have feet. There we go. Because I want this to be a dress-up person. Now we're going to start with the pearls. And this is set in here crooked, so that's why it's going on a little crooked. Well, that's okay if a little purple shows through, right? Getting there. Getting there. I'm going to run out. I have a feeling I might run out of pearls before I get to the top. What do you think? And there we go. I ran out. That means I have to improvise. I have another tassel, and I could put that on top of her head. So this is the last of my hair, the hair that I'm going to be using. Okay, so we've got some hair. I have to push this down here. Push this down. There. Come on, stay. And I have to get rid of this. Okay. Now, what would be the best? What do you think? The green or the red? Let's get some eyes on her and go from there. So we get her some eyeballs. One here. One eye here. Another eye there. There she is so far. I kind of like the green. And there she is. Here's Pearl. I'm going to just show you something real simple. This is something that younger kids can do. These are just stickers. And I have this little blue egg. And just because I want it to sit up when I'm done. So what I'm looking for in here is a square. And of course, because I'm looking for a square, I'm not going to find a square. I could just put it on this green one. That'll work. We're not going to get picky. That's just so it'll set up so that I can show it at the end of the show. There. Okay, so I have these three going. These have to set. So I'll just give them a couple of minutes. So as I mentioned, if you have smaller kids, you can just give them these plastic eggs. and then put stickers on. I have all these little butterfly stickers, and it's really easy to do. You just take them off. And you put them on. Now there are some blue. It doesn't want to come off. There. I'm trying to get some of the other colors. There is a green. I'll have to get one of those off. I'm getting them on too straight. I'm not very good at this. I hope some little kids are better than I am. Oops, I just ripped that butterfly right in half. Here, there's a blue butterfly. But I think he's going to be a little bit hard to see, but we'll put him on there. And there's a purple one. The half butterflies are easier to get off of here. And I'm not watching my colors or anything. I'm just throwing them on so you can see that this is something that someone younger can do. Right here. And here's some grass, and I don't know how that's going to work going around. Oh, it's in sections. Well, that's kind of cool. So maybe instead of this, let's take this off. There we go. Let's put some grass around here. Wondering why I keep having to leave, because I keep leaving stuff where I shouldn't be leaving stuff. So what would happen if I took this off and tried to get the grass all the way around here? Now it's going to be hard because this is, as you notice, it's going smaller down there. And that's where you have some issues with getting things on. So it is going to I'm going to get some 3D down there. And I didn't do it quite long enough. I think I was better with the harder stuff than this. Here we go. I'm just going to bridge this. Oh, watch, I'll cut it too short. Okay, so we get a little bit of grass down there. And like I said, this is not, I could have cut it down here and got it over, but that's too bad. It is what it is. And here's a few. So this is not a real good one, but it is what it is, right? So you get the general idea, something like that. So that's something a little kid could do with the stickers. Now the reason I'm putting these on little supports is because it's so much easier to work with them. I'm going to put this one on here. And you can sit there. And I'm going to put this one on, oops, on here. And you can just sit there. And I just did you wrong, didn't? Oh, I can just turn you around. There you go. I'm going to have two. Come on, there. Get this out of here. Okay, here's one. He's not done yet. I'll finish him later. This is going to be a little girl minion. And I saw her with larger eye, because she's only going to have one eye. Yeah, here. There'll be more this size. All right, her eye should be right there. Oops. So there must be a trick about getting a circle on a non-flat surface. And I don't know what it is, so we're going to get my solution to the problem. Ha! What do you think? It'll work? Whoops, there. Okay, let's see if it is. Well, that took care of that issue. It's round. Now all I have to do is put a little face, little thing. So I'm going to have to color in two of these. Let's see if I can get both of these on. One here and one here. It's not going to be easy. Well, he's getting there. Oh, and I forgot. This has a line going around it. Okay. There. It's not a great line. I'm not going to show you the back because it's not a very good line, but and of course I did get some glue on his eyeball. That's why he was supposed to be wearing goggles in the first place. Okay. And if I remember correctly, she had pigtails, and I'm not sure how to get pigtails on here. Your guess is as good as mine. So how do we get pigtails on there? Here's a whole bunch of stuff. Wonder what I can do with this. Let's do this. You have to have the string going across. But I'm not going to make a pom-pom. There. Okay, now I can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I can do this. Get that tight. Get this one real tight. Then okay. Here's pigtail number 1. And we'll do the same thing for this one. So what I'm doing is I'm putting cardboard, I'm putting this across the cardboard, and I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the same amount I did before. Cutting this off. This piece that's going across the cardboard, which I just cut, didn't I? Because it was hanging down. Oh, there it is. There it is. You take that and you tie it in a couple of knots, preferably one going one way and one going the other. So you just tie a couple of knots in there. It's nothing exciting. Take it off the cardboard. Find your, there, find this, and I want to measure it with my other little pigtail. I can hear you. Get out of my way. And try and get it about as close as I can in size. All right, now we have 2 little pigtails. Now we just have to get them on her head. Oops, get rid of this. Get rid of this. Put this here. Here's one. There's 2. There, we got 2 little pigtails. That's all she wrote. Those are the little millenniums. We're going to do another one. So it seems like the best way to go when you do these things is going around. And I'm going to put this onto a purple. Purple and gold go well together. They're the royal colors. And I need a purple little thing here for feet. Put you here. Stick your little butt there. There we go. Wait for you to dry. And we're going to start. by burning my fingers again. Maybe I need to cut this. What did I do with my scissors again? I'm always losing things. Here we go. There. And I want to make sure that this is the point, the part that's out. Alright, I'm back. I found something. This is a great big needle. So I should be able to get in here and pull things out, push things back in. So the one thing I found out, it's easier to go around, and it's easier to use a material for beads and that type of thing. Yep, this is working much better. Okay, I got half of it done. There we go. Now this isn't as easy to do as the other two. Yeah, because of the... Okay, that's about as good as it's going to get. So this one was more difficult to maneuver because it's so flimsy and it flips. So this one, maybe you're more coordinated than I am, but that's the way it goes. So there's the hat. This is going on top. There. Shall we give them some eyes? You know, this could easily become an owl. If I really wanted to do that, I suppose I could. I could make this an owl. Why can't I take this and make some wings? What do I have for wings in here? Let's see, here's one that goes down in a straight line. Is there another one? Oh, come on. Let's have, two purple ones. Yay, just what I wanted. Let's put all of these back. This is not what it was intended to be, but this is what it's going to be. You're going to put this here. Now let's try putting this on first. Yuck. Getting more of it on me then. Maybe I could just push this in here. There it goes. I've got one wing. That will go here. Alright, now let's do another. So we're making an owl. I didn't know we were going to be making an owl, but we are making an owl. So you just take what you've got. If it doesn't work, you try something else. Just because you wanted it to be one thing doesn't mean it can't be another, right? And this is the little wooden things I was telling you about earlier. They come in a package of wooden shapes. Alright, so now we have two wings. One here, one here. Let's get them on. Let's see what happens now with our funky little... Let's see where I want this, though. I want this one about here. Okay, that'll work. There's wing one. And I'm putting this one on so I can try and get it somewhat the same. Okay, so we've got ourselves a little wise owl. Now, do we need a beak? Because I don't have a beak. I decided to give him a beak, and I used these spongy things, and I had a whole, at one time, a huge bag full of them, and I cut one up to make a little beak. Here we go. There, so now the little owl has a nose. Thank you for watching Mary's Eclectic Interests. Take care and stay safe.